and they're still trying to figure that case out. But it's final round, and my name is Jordan, and I took Valentine's Day off, so I am up very late, and there are a lot of lines out, and this slate is huge, and I can say there is paralysis by analysis. There are so many lines to look at, so many matchups to look at. I did my best to find some plays that I do like. You're probably going to see a lot of plays like from other people, from like Paolo Banchero on assists because he's gone over 10 out of 10 times, or DeJounte Murray rebounds assists because he's gone over 10 out of 10 times. I imagine those are going to be some pretty common plays, and these images that you do see on the screen are from a data app called Outlier. There'll be a link in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial. So let's hop into the teams that are going to be on a back-to-back. So there's a lot of teams. We got the Heat on the road against the fresh 76ers, and then the Nets will be playing against the Celtics again, except this time it'll be in Boston. The Kings will be on a back-to-back on the road against the fresh Nuggets, the Lakers on the road against the fresh Jazz, and then the Pistons on the road against the Suns, who will also be on a back-to-back. So a lot of teams on a back-to-back. But my first pick's going to be from a team that's not on a back-to-back. It's going to be Evan Mobley over 22.5 points plus rebounds. He's going up against the Bulls, who give up the 10th most points and the 3rd most rebounds to the power forward position. And he has gone over this in 6 straight games. His minutes only keep going up as he gets more comfortable at coming back from injury. An Outlier Insight says he's gone over this in 10 out of the last 13 home games. So good matchup here for Evan Mobley. Next pick's gonna be Trey Mann of the Hornets, over 10.5 rebounds plus assist. The Hawks are giving up the 4th most rebounds to the point guard position, and they're giving up the 16th most assists, so they're right there in the middle. But he's just been passing the ball so well since he's joined the Hornets. Rebounds and assists of 13 and 16 in his first 2 games with them. He isn't scoring as much, but he does have a really good matchup with scoring. If you do see the PRA line come down 1, it might be a good play. But rebounds, assists, he has gone over in both times with the Hornets. And if you guys could, please like the video, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? Just anything helps. Thank you to the people who do comment. This third pick's gonna be Trey Young, over 37.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And he's going against the Hornets on the other side of things. Hornets giving up the 6th most points, the 4th most rebounds, and the 5th most assists to the point guard position. Now, Trey Young's gone over this in 7 out of the last 10 games, and his last 5 matchups have been absolutely brutal against the Clippers, the Celtics, the Sixers, the Rockets, and the Bulls. Is all really tough matchups against the point guard position, and now he finally gets a soft matchup. So I feel like those tough matchups have kind of brought his lines down a little bit, and he should be able to go over this PRA against the Hornets, assuming the game is competitive, of course. And this 4th pick is going to be Luka Doncic, over 41.5 points plus assists. The Spurs give up the 3rd most points and the 7th most assists to the point guard position. He's gone over this in 7 out of the last 10 games and 75% of the last 20. He's also gone over in both games against the Spurs this season. I know he's been dealing with an injury, but he has still been playing a decent amount of minutes. So in this 5th pick, I found later, it's from that Hornets-Hawks game. Saddiq Bey, over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Clint Capella's going to be out. Okongwu's going to be out. So there's going to be a lot more rebounds to go around. And the Hornets are giving up the 3rd most points, the 8th most rebounds, and the most assists to the small forward position. And Saddiq Bey's gone over in 8 out of the last 10 games. Before I get into this last pick, I want to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, and ChalkBoard. Use promo code FinalRound11 on any of these. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, and Sleeper does it up to $500. There will be links in the description that'll take you straight there with the promo code. And thank you to the people who use those. This final pick's going to be just a random one, just searching through Outlier, found it, and I was like, wow, that actually looks like a pretty good play. So it's going to be Devin Vassell of the Spurs, over 3.5 rebounds against the Mavericks. Mavericks give up the 3rd most rebounds to the shooting guard position, and he's gone over this in 11 out of the last 14 games. So not asking too much there from Devin Vassell. As far as yesterday went, Drew Holiday went over points and rebounds. He went over the rebounds line that I singled out as well. Jaden Ivey and Jalen Durant did not go over against the Lakers. It was a blowout, like I said, could potentially happen, and a good chance for it. It's actually Jaden Ivey's birthday. I found that out later, and he did not shoot well. He did come close. If the game was a little bit closer and he made a couple more shots, he definitely would have hit his line, but not quite. And then Jalen Durant didn't get the minutes that he needed. He ended up with 8 rebounds. And then the sneaky plays that I found that I really liked, De'Aaron Fox steals. He got that in the first quarter. He got back-to-back steals on back-to-back possessions and went over his 1.5 steals line. And then Chet Holmgren went over in the first half on his 0.5 steals line. And then Bam Adebayo, I had him for points and assists was the good matchup, and I said you could take rebounds if it looks good because he's been rebounding well. He got a ton of assists. I saw people in the Discord asking, like, how in the world is he getting all these assists? And I was like, I don't know. The matchup is just there, and he got 11 assists. So he did not go over his initial PRA, but he did go over the bump down because everyone's taking his under. Anyone who took the under once it was bumped down missed, but he had just really good matchups. And that game was also a blowout, but he did play a decent amount of minutes in the fourth quarter. So, and also, if you'd like to discuss lines further, there are so many more lines to discuss. I have a Discord. The link is in the description. You can hop on in there and just join the conversation. And that's free. You don't have to pay for it. And if you do well with these picks and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and Venmo in the description. You can donate back to the channel, and thank you to the people who do donate. So it is pretty late. I'm going to get this edited and get it out to you, so hopefully you can beat some bumps. It's Final Round. My name is Jordan. God bless you all. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.